Hi there. Good afternoon, Monday in the Laugh Pig Kitchen. That was a cool little song called To Get Down. And a lot of times it's time to get down on a Monday. It's always busy around here anyway. I've got some dry beans soaking. That's going to be a big pot of beans tonight, along with a big pot of rice that's going to help us get through the week of dinners. Got some bread dough rising because we need a new loaf of bread for the week. Got some laundry happening, got some other things going on. And I'm going to make some toothpaste, of all things, today in the Laugh Pig Kitchen. If you look up a history of toothpaste, it hasn't changed really in a couple of thousand years. Just the ingredients have changed a little bit, but your basic toothpaste, tooth powder, tooth cleaner is an abrasive, generally mixed with something that makes the abrasive not quite so unpleasant. And later on, we started adding flavorings. We started adding whitening things. We started adding fluoride. We started adding tartar control this, or mouth cleanliness that. But your basic toothpaste, though, is nothing much more than an abrasive agent and something to make it halfway pleasant for you to brush with. And my experiment with this started several years ago, as most things do around here. Let's just see what happens if I do this, to see if I like it, see if I'll use it, see how it performs in my mouth. And really, within the first batch or two of making my own toothpaste, I was sold. I could make it taste like I wanted to. It was more gentle and less drying on my mouth and my gums. It was really good for the occasional tooth sensitivity that I'll have, that I don't have anymore because I've been making my own toothpaste for a long time. So it seemed to me that what I was making was a little bit less aggressive of a product inside my mouth than the commercial toothpastes I was using. And just like so many things that are commercial that we've decided to make here at home, when you read the label, you see the 2 or 3 things, active ingredients that you actually need to do the job inside your mouth, and then you've got 10 or 12 other ingredients that maybe don't necessarily need to be there, and are they or are they not doing anything beneficial inside my body? So we know what's in this. It's easy to make. I always have the ingredients around here at home, so this is a real no-brainer for us. I'm starting out with, I have about a cup, 3/4 of a cup, something like that, of organic coconut oil. I can get this at Trader Joe's for $5.99 a jar, which is pretty much the best buy in town. It's organic, it is unrefined, it smells like coconut, which is real pleasant. Coconut oil has mild antibacterial properties. That's why I'm using coconut oil as my base, or as my carrier for the rest of my ingredients in my toothpaste. And it sounds really weird to be brushing your teeth with coconut oil. It sounded really weird to me too. I thought there's no way I'm putting oil in my mouth to brush my teeth. Surprisingly, after the first 2-3 times I used it, like, wow, that doesn't bother me at all. It's not offensive, it's not slick, it's not unpleasant at all, I guess because of what else I have mixed in there with it. The non-foaming part of homemade toothpaste is something to get accustomed to. You're not going to have any suds. We so associate bubbles and suds with cleanliness that's something that we kind of have to get into our brain, that it doesn't have to make suds to actually do its job. So anyway, we're happy with using homemade toothpaste here. You can find 500 different ways on Google to make it, and they're not going to be that much different from what I'm doing. What you'll see here is that I'm not really measuring anything because I'm not great at following a recipe. My second ingredient after coconut oil is baking soda. This has been an outstanding agent to clean your teeth with for pretty much ever. It is mildly abrasive. It is alkalotic as opposed to acidic, because most of the things that cause dental decay and cavities and the such inside our mouth is due to acid. A lot of the foods we eat are acidic, and it's hard on our teeth, it's hard on our gums, and this helps that. Plus it's a lovely abrasive to get your teeth nice and polished and clean. because I'm not using a recipe. You see, I'm going to be eyeballing this quite a bit. That is 2 tablespoons, and actually I think that's going to be fine. I've got almost a cup of coconut oil here, and I think 2 tablespoons. You know what, just to be sure, I'm going to put another half. We want it to work, you know. Okay, 2.5 tablespoons of baking soda. There it is. This is my salt. This is my sea salt. I make myself a little blend. I use some white sea salt. I use some pink mineral salts and usually some others mixed in there, my own little blend of salts. Why am I putting salt in my toothpaste? Some of the more recent additions to toothpastes have been remineralizing agents for people that, particularly us older folks who our teeth have been around for a while, and they start losing a lot of their enamel. And the dentists will tell you you need a remineralizing agent to help deposit minerals back into your enamel. Well, sea salt happens to be one of those really good things that has extra minerals in it that can help remineralize your teeth. I don't put much. I don't even think I want to do a whole half of a tablespoon. So that was probably about a teaspoon, honestly, of sea salt that I put into there. Mix that in. This may be the only ingredient that you have a tough time finding, and it's an optional ingredient. It just makes it taste better, and we're more likely to use it if it tastes better. This is xylitol. This is the stuff that's in Trident chewing gum that way back when Trident was first invented and up till now, 4 out of 5 dentists survey will recommend Trident gum for their patients who chew gum because Trident has xylitol in it. Xylitol is a natural sweetener. It's actually made out of corn cobs. And it does not promote dental caries or dental decay, tooth decay, etc., but yet it's a sweetener that's going to sweeten up the salty taste of the baking soda and the salt that's in there. It's going to kind of balance that out and make your toothpaste taste a little more like toothpaste. I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of xylitol in there. It's just a powder, a white powder. Okay, that's stirred in there. And again, these ingredients are optional too, but we like how they taste, so we'll be more likely to use our toothpaste. These are my essential oils. If you're not accustomed to working with real essential oils, which are real plant oils, as in this clove oil is made out of real live clove buds, the oil is mashed out of them and distilled. If you haven't used real live essential oils before, be careful because they are very powerful, particularly the spice, the citrus, and the mint ones. You don't want to set your mouth on fire when you're making your own toothpaste. You know, that's no fun. It's no fun for anybody to walk around with their mouth set on fire because they didn't know that they were using such a powerful little product. So, peppermint, which I am almost out of here. I'm going to have to get some more because I use peppermint for a lot. Peppermint has some antibacterial properties of its own. It's a healthy thing for your mouth. That's probably about, because I'm about to run out, that's probably about 12 or so drops of peppermint. Cinnamon, another one. This will set you on fire. If you like cinnamon, only use a drop or 2, but it does make for a really nice flavor. And if I'm not mistaken, there's some health benefits. There's health benefits for almost every one of these. It escapes me at the time what it is. However, clove oil has been used for oral health for years, for its antibacterial properties, I think antifungal properties. It's just good all the way around for your dental and oral health. But I'm only putting a couple of drops because this stuff is strong. Our other one is spearmint. This is our favorite. This is what I put a lot of in there because it's a little milder of the mints, and just the taste of spearmint is fabulous in general. Now, what I do after this is all mixed up, you see it's kind of a liquid, it's sort of a pasty, liquidy mix. It's not a thick thing. thing. And this was something we had to get used to too, but we did. And it was really not a problem. We each have our own little personal jar of our toothpaste. You dip your toothbrush down into it, just get a little bit on it and go to brushing. That's all you do. So we're not spreading germs back and forth to each other. We keep our own little jar of toothpaste. So if there is bacteria in our mouth if we happen to stick our toothbrush down in our little jar, we're not cross-contaminating with each other. And so far, because of the antibacterial properties this stuff has in it, we